What if I told you that the coins hiding in your drawer or pocket change could be worth a small fortune? Today, we're diving into the top 3 most rare and valuable UK Elizabeth 1971 new pence coins that every collector dreams of finding. These coins may look ordinary, but rare errors, special strikes, and unique varieties have turned some of them into treasures worth hundreds, thousands, or even more. Imagine holding a coin from 1971 that could make you rich overnight. Imagine pulling out an old jar of coins, dusting it off, and finding a 1971 UK Elizabeth II 5p new pence coin. At first glance, it looks ordinary, just another small silver-colored coin. A simple coin, minted more than 50 years ago, might just hold the power to change your life. Collectors all around the world are hunting for these gems, and some versions have already fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. The year 1971 holds a monumental place in British coin history. It marked the official decimal day, on February 15, 1971, when the UK shifted from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the decimal currency system we use today. Before 1971, British coins included denominations like the shilling, the florin, and the half-crown. The 5p new pence was introduced as part of the decimal system, and it replaced the old shilling, worth 12 old pence. Interestingly, the new 5p was identical in size and weight to the old shilling, which meant people could still use both coins interchangeably for many years. Magnifying glass tilted right why the 1971 5p new pence is special. While millions of these coins were struck for circulation, making it a common coin for everyday spending, some rare error versions and proof strikes make certain 1971 5p coins extremely valuable today. Collectors are always on the lookout for minting mistakes, rare proof issues, or coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. Factors that make it rare. Proof sets. Special 1971 proof coins were struck for collectors in brilliant, uncirculated condition. Some of these proof coins can fetch hundreds today if perfectly preserved. Error coins, off-center strikes, double-die errors, clipped planchets, or misaligned strikes can turn a simple 5p coin into a small fortune. Condition/grade. A coin graded MS67 or higher, mint state, can command far higher prices than an ordinary circulated coin. Historical first-year issue. Since 1971 was the first year of decimalization, collectors place extra importance on these coins. Moneybag coin values. How much is a 1971 5p worth? Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for, the money value of these coins. Circulated 1971 5p coin. Usually worth only face value, around 5p to £1. Uncirculated/mint condition coins can sell for £5 to £25 depending on grade. Proof coins. From sets these can bring in £30 to £200 depending on rarity and demand. Error coins. This is where the real excitement begins. Rare errors can fetch hundreds to thousands of pounds. A highly unique error, especially if authenticated, can soar into the tens of thousands. Ultra-rare collector sales. In special cases, coins in exceptional condition, or those with a dramatic minting mistake, have been estimated at values stretching into the hundreds of thousands or even millions, not because of metal content, but because of collector demand and historical significance. Backhand index pointing right, for example, a rare misstruck 1971 5p coin once sold for over £5,000 at auction because of its unusual minting flaw. Imagine that, a 5p coin worth thousands. Auction records and collectors' chase. Numismatic auctions have seen a surge in interest for British decimal-era coins, especially the new pence, issues from 1971 to 1981. Collectors are fascinated because these coins represent a historic change in British currency. At a London auction, a rare 1971 5p with a striking error drew intense bidding, selling for several £1,000s. Collectors in the United States and across Europe are also paying high prices for error coins, making them globally sought-after treasures. As the years go by, top-graded coins certified by NGC or PCGS become more desirable, and their prices continue to climb. Fire tips for collectors. If you want to find out whether your 1971 UK 5p coin is valuable, here are some steps. Check the condition. The better the condition, the more it's worth. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and full luster. Look for errors. Examine your coin under magnification. Look for doubled lettering, off-center designs, or unusual shapes. Get it graded. If you think your coin is rare, send it to a professional grading service like NGC or PCGS. Proof coins. If you own a 1971 proof set, check if the coin is still sealed and uncirculated. These can be much more valuable. Auction houses. Rare coins sell best at auctions, where collectors compete and drive the price higher. Conclusion. So, there you have it. The 1971 UK Elizabeth II 5p new pence coin may look ordinary, but hidden among the millions are rare treasures worth hundreds, thousands, and even millions of dollars. With its rich history, role in the decimal revolution, and rare minting errors, it is one of the most exciting coins you could ever find. What if I told you that a simple 1971 UK Elizabeth II 2 new pence coin, something that millions of people carried in their pockets after? While most of these coins are extremely common and worth very little, a few rare error versions, proof strikes. 1971 was a turning point in British currency history. On February 15, 1971, known as Decimal Day, the UK switched from the complex old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to a simpler decimal system. So, why do some 1971 2p coins fetch hundreds, thousands, or even millions? Let's uncover the secrets. Magnifying glass tilted-right. Why are some 1971 2 new pence coins valuable? Most 1971 2p coins are common. But here are the key factors that make some valuable. Error coins, misstrikes, double strikes, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and wrong metal coins are incredibly valuable. Proof coins and pattern strikes. Special coins struck for collectors, trial runs, or presentations can be worth tens of thousands. Condition. Brilliant uncirculated or mint condition coins can be much more valuable than circulated ones. Historical importance. Being the very first 2p coin makes 1971 special, and rare variations from this year are especially prized. High voltage. The most valuable 1971 2 new pence error coins. Off-center strike. $500 to $5,000 plus, depending on severity. Clipped planchet error. $200 to $2,500 plus. Double die error. $1,000 to $10,000 plus. Broad strike / misaligned strike. $500 to $7,500 plus. Wrong planchet error. $10,000 to $100,000 plus. Proof and pattern strikes. These can be worth £50,000 to £250,000 plus, depending on rarity. Unique patterns, trial designs that never went into circulation, could theoretically fetch millions. Rare proofs and patterns. $50,000 to $250,000 plus, with unique pieces possibly worth millions of dollars. Chart increasing collector excitement. Why they love this coin. Collectors are drawn to the 1971 2 new pence for several reasons. First year of decimalization. The historical importance makes it a must-have. Error coins. Each error is unique, making them one-of-a-kind treasures. High demand. Decimal coins are becoming increasingly collectible as time passes. Auction success. Rare varieties have sold for thousands at auctions worldwide. Auction records and sales. While most 1971 2p coins sell for pennies, the rare errors and proofs have made big money. Off-center and clipped errors have sold for £500 to £3,000 at UK auctions. Double die errors are rumored to have sold privately for £10,000 plus. Proof and pattern strikes have been valued at £100,000 plus in collector circles. If a unique wrong planchet coin surfaced, experts say it could fetch £1 million or more. Brain tips for collectors. Always check for errors. Look for doubling, off-center designs, or clipped edges. Condition matters. Coins in mint state or proof condition are worth far more. Get coins certified. Grading from NGC or PCGS adds value. Auction houses versus eBay. Rare coins often sell for more through professional auctions. Never clean coins. Cleaning reduces value dramatically. The 1971 UK Elizabeth II 2 new pence coin is one of the most iconic coins of Britain's decimalization era. While billions were made, a handful of rare error coins, proofs, and patterns have achieved legendary status among collectors. What if I told you that a simple Everyday 1971 UK Elizabeth II 1 new pence coin. Something millions of people once carried in their pockets. While most people think of these coins as common, some rare errors, misstrikes, and unique varieties of the 1971 1 new pence have become hidden treasures in the world of coin collecting. The year 1971 was historic for the UK. It marked the official switch from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a new decimal currency system. Before decimalization, there were 240 pennies in a pound. After decimalization, the system simplified, 100 pence in a pound. To help people adjust, new coins were introduced in 1971, including the 1 new pence and 2 new pence coins. The 1 new pence was a small copper coin, similar in size to the old penny but worth 1/100 of a pound. Why some 1971 1 new pence coins are valuable. At face value, most 1971 new pence coins are worth only a few pence today. Even collectors usually buy them in bulk for small amounts. But here's where it gets exciting. First year of issue. Being the very first year of decimal pennies gives the 1971 coin historic importance. Error varieties, certain rare mistakes, misstrikes, off-centers, clipped planchets, are extremely collectible. Condition, uncirculated, proof, or specimen strikes can be worth much more than circulated ones. Special mintings, some presentation sets or trial pieces, patterns, are worth a fortune. And in rare cases, these coins have been auctioned for tens of thousands, or even rumored millions of pounds, depending on the uniqueness of the error. High-voltage rare error varieties of the 1971 1 new pence. Off-center strikes. 500 pounds to 5,000 pounds plus, depending on severity. Clipped planchet errors. 200 pounds to 2,500 pounds plus. Double die errors. 1,000 pounds to 10,000 pounds plus. Broad strikes and misaligned strikes. 500 pounds to 7,500 pounds plus. Proof and pattern coins. 50,000 pounds to 250,000 pounds plus, depending on rarity. Wrong planchet errors. 10,000 pounds to 100,000 pounds plus. Money bag backhand index pointing right, and in extreme cases, the most unique and rare varieties could theoretically be worth millions of pounds if collectors compete for one-of-a-kind specimens. Collector excitement and demand. The 1971 1 new pence coin holds a special place in UK numismatic history. Collectors love it because it marks the beginning of decimalization. Its huge mintage means nearly everyone has seen or handled one. Error coins bring thrilling surprises and incredible market values. Rising global interest in British coins is pushing prices higher every year. Auction houses like Spink, Dix Noonan Webb, and Heritage Auctions have all seen strong demand for error decimal coins, especially first-year issues like the 1971 penny. Picture this. You're rummaging through an old drawer at your grandparents' house. You find a dusty tin filled with coins. Among them is a shiny, untouched 1971 new pence. You almost dismiss it as worthless, but something about it looks odd. The design is off-center, or maybe the lettering looks doubled. Final thoughts. The 1971 UK Elizabeth II 1 new pence coin is far more than just the start of decimalization. It's a coin that holds hidden treasures within its error varieties and rare strikes. But rare errors, proofs, and patterns can be worth thousands, or even millions, of pounds. So next time you see a 1971 new pence, don't ignore it. Check carefully. That little coin could hold the key to a once-in-a-lifetime discovery.